Hello everyone, this is Caleb Wood. Today I'm going to do another care video of the bearded dragon because August is bigger and fatter. Well, here he is, real big and fatty, real chub. So chubby. Okay, first I would like to get started with why I recommend bearded dragons. Bearded dragons are very friendly. It is very rare to find an aggressive bearded dragon, and they're not that hard to care, except they can be really expensive when they're adults, so just keep that in mind. So if you're planning to get a bearded dragon, look to the future on what's going to happen when he gets bigger. Okay, and all you're really going to need is a big cage, set your bedding, you're going to need your decor and stuff. You're going to need your heat lamps, your UVB, and food. You're going to need food. So that's really all you're going to need. So first I'm going to get started on the cage. So first, I'm keeping him in a 50-gallon terrarium from National Geographic. Ow! I love these cages because they open from the front. See, it's really similar to Exoterra. It comes with a key, so no one can get to it. So this is a cage I recommend for a bearded dragon who's around this size. Get it for them when they're around that big. When they're babies, you should have them in about a 20-gallon tank, because if you have them in a small tank, they're not going to grow, kind of like fish. So make sure you have a big tank for them. So from 40 to 50 gallons would be perfect tank. So that's really it on the tank. These tanks are expensive, just FYI. They can get up to $100. The small cages of 20 gallons can get up to like $80. It's really expensive. So before you buy a really fancy cage, go to a thrift store. You might find one there. I bought a really nice cage for $7. It was sweet. So go to a thrift store before you go to a pet store. So that's step one. Step two is the setup. So first on the setup, I'm going to talk about substrate. For substrate I still have, is walnut bedding. I really recommend this bedding because if they do eat it, which they usually will, they can digest it, which is real sand. If they do eat it, they can't digest it, so that's bad. You can either use this or reptile carpet. I recommend this because it looks more natural. And for the setup, their habitats are mainly desert environments, so get them a bunch of rocks, sticks, a few plants, just for the decorations to make your dragon feel at home. So here's all the supplies I have. Pretty cool. I got most of this stuff for my birthday just a few months ago. So first I'm going to put it in this cave. Always need a cave or a little fella. Not little. I'm going to put it right here. Right here, since he's a big beardy. And sort of scoop up the sand so he has room to get in there. I'm going to put, I'll put this here. I'll also bang this up. What should I put in next? That way. I'm gonna put in these. You don't have to buy a really expensive cave like that one. You can go to Goodwill or something, or Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those stores, and just get bricks. They're very, very cheap. I got each of these bricks for 50 cents. It was really, really nice. They make a really big hide too. They'll sometimes hide in there, poke his head out. It's not a huge fancy hide, but it's nice. I'm just gonna put this up for decoration. I'm looking for a big branch for him to climb up on. I'll get that some other time. So you stick this up here. Just make the cage happy for your bearded dragon. Make sure your bearded dragon is going to be happy. stick some of these back here. Little plants. If you're interested, I'm putting a lot of stuff on here. So your bearded dragon is gonna love that. That's really nice for your beard. You have a lot of stuff so it can climb and jump on little decor. Don't think you're putting too much stuff in there and you're taking away space. You're not. You're doing something that your bearded dragon loves, like giving you a Maserati for your birthday. That's what they think of it as. So that's the setup. Next we can go on to the third step, which is lighting. So for lighting, I have a 100-watt bulb right here. That's a perfect bulb for this kind of tank. And I also have a UVB light, 10.0, I would say. I recommend 10.0 for big, giant reptiles and deserts. I recommend the 5.0 for a bunch of tropical animals. So make sure your bulb is going to put enough heat to make the warm spot about 100 degrees. Way up here, it's probably going to be at least 115 degrees. That's perfect temperature. As long as over here, it's going to be around 85 degrees or cooler. So that's the perfect range of temperature for a little guy like him, or a fat guy. So make sure you do have UVB. You're going to really need UVB to keep your animal with his skin. I really don't know what it's useful for, but I know that you have to have it. I don't know why, but you just need it. And you don't have to use a heat pad. You can if you want to keep the underside really warm. I don't do that because I don't want to risk anything bad that might happen. I'm burning his fat tummy. So that's it on heating. I'm going to go on feeding now. What I feed adults, bearded dragons, every day I'll give him about 10 roaches each day. About that big. You can go for crickets, which I don't use anymore because they used to get really stinky and stuff. So I don't use those. And roaches are a lot healthier. And he likes them a lot more. So about 10 roaches will work for him. And every day I give him a little bowl of greens. I'll make sure every 2 days you're going to give your bearded dragon greens. Like this. Every 2 days put calcium on the greens and stuff. Help with his bones. Make his bones nice and strong. Good muscle. Okay. So if you're feeding him roaches at like really small, you'd feed him like 15 little bitty roaches if he was small like that. And if you were to feed him crickets, 25 crickets would work for him if you were feeding crickets. That would work for him. So that's basically on food. I just put in some greens in there and stick in 10, 12 roaches and he'll be good. Just if your bearded dragon doesn't like eating roaches, make sure you're gonna just put your greens in there anyway and encourage him to eat it, and he'll probably eventually start eating. So that's really it. I just want to say something. When you hold your bearded dragon, don't hold it with like one hand and act cool and stuff. Just hold it with 2 hands so your bearded dragon feels secure. You can pet him a little bit. If you don't hold him enough, if there's only one bearded dragon in that cage, they're going to get sick, they're going to get really upset and sad. So if you have more than one bearded dragon in here, you don't have to hold him as much. But if there's one, you'll have to hold him, try and hold him daily, 2 times a day at least. So that's basically it. It's real simple, but not cheap. Sorry. So that's it. I hope you like this video. Subscribe. Have a good time. Say bye.